day 37 of Lyndall's Luscious Limberings. Thank you very, very much for joining me again. 37 is not any number to be sniffed at, particularly if sniffing means that you have coronavirus. Let's all agree that that's not good. So, anyway, welcome. Hi, good to see you. Today is going to be arm day, so let's get that ready. We're going to be doing a couple of new stuff, so again, please just, go gentle, ease yourself into it, make sure you're feeling comfortable with the move. If you're not, obviously there's the options just to do less, do smaller, not do it, or just hold, particularly if we're holding things such as planks or down dogs, just hold in those positions. You're still doing good, so don't feel you have to bust it out, but if you are feeling strong and it's feeling free, then by all means, give it a bell. Okay, so today's playlist for day 37. You ready? Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Starting off nice and easy, feet hip width apart. Just pick up the toes to feel the balance of the feet, settle them down. Bend the knees slightly, let the knees soften. And soften at the backs of the knees consciously. Heels are growing backwards and downwards into the floor. And the toes can soften and spread out like tree roots. And imagine that the metatarsals, the bones of the feet, are just smooshing, technical term, into the floor. The ankles are softening. And around this area here, and tops of the knees, it's nice and loose, nice and open. Imagine that if you switched off your muscles anymore, you'd fall over. Don't do that. Softening all the way up the thighs. And then around this beastie here, the pelvis. Think about dissolving or opening or softening wherever you can feel tensions. Try both at the back and the front at the same time. Don't disconnect those two. Belly nice and soft and round like a Buddha belly. Lengthening up through the top of the head while everything else is sinking down. Sternum softens until it touches the small of the back. And again, over the shoulder blades, the pectorals here, see if you can open that at the same time as opening the corresponding place on the back of the shoulder blades. So you're getting the connection between the front and the back of the body. And over the diaphragm, if you want, you can give it a little rub. And just think about opening the muscles at the front and the corresponding ones behind. And breathing in. Elbows are heavy, wrists are heavy. Go in your own rhythm. Draw the breath through the body with the arms. And then expels gently as the hands go down. Back of the head is free. Head goes up, butt goes down. Unclench your butt cheeks. Lifting up through the head. Chin is slightly tucked. And the pelvis is broadening. Imagine someone else pulling up your fingertips for you like you have spidey threads off them. Someone pulls them forward, but then your arms become heavy and the wrists become heavy and you sink back down again. All the while expanding through the small of the back. Blossom the fingers out. Fingertips rise up, so your friend pulling on the spidey threads is pulling you up. And wash down. Shoulder blades and shoulders sink as the fingertips rise, butt sinks down. Breathing deep into the small of the back. Let it expand to touch the wall behind you, softening through the thighs still. Guts are sinking down through the thighs all the way deep into the floor. And on this one, going all the way down to the ground. Blossoming the hands sideways, the butt sinks as you rise up, spidey thread still coming off your fingertips. And wash down. Breathe in to inflate up. And as you roll down, you deflate down. Butt still heavy as your fingertips go up. Turn to face one side with the whole hip, soften in the knees, bend. Turn to face the other way and go down. And reverse the direction straight away. Back the other way. And one more time. Staying down in the middle, just start to roll through the shoulders. Knees nice and soft. Rolling forwards. Softening across the small of the back. Bend the knees, rolling up. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling the shoulders. And into the elbows. Really think about softening under the shoulder blades as you're doing this. And opening out. Nice and release, let this movement come from the center of the body. Opening up at the back of the neck, don't let that scrunch, going forwards. So the space between your ears is widening. For some of us that's more true than others. Forwards, monkey chicken. Forward, shoulders. Good, rolling up with the hands. And rolling down. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back up. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, rolling wrists and ankles. Change direction. Change direction again. And changing legs. Change direction. I've forgotten which way I went. Do the other direction. I'm totes on top of it, it's fine. Shaking the hands out. All right, a little wider with the legs. And a light ring. Good. Now make this a bit of a reach as you're doing the ring. Making sure the knees are going out over the toes. And a bit more. Keep going. Bit bigger with the arms now. Good. Staying there with the legs. And pulling down with the traps and back up. Pulling down, squeezing the traps. Back up. And one more time. Back up. Now squeeze between the traps and push the arms down. Keep them there. Oh yes. And do a circle. I'm going to keep the arms up for a little bit. Why not? Relax through the hips. Turn the hands up, keep circling. Broadening out from the shoulder blades. Turn them back into pronation. Stage combat people, go backwards. Keep going. Keep them up, turn into supination, go backwards. Smile because it's good to be alive. Go a little lower with the legs. Hands back into pronation, birdie flaps. Try and keep them fast and light. So take out all the tension in the arms. Turn the hands up, keep going. Yes. Feel the blood. Okay, turn the hands to face the back. And we're going to squeeze between the traps and back. Squeeze and back. As the arms start to burn, which they might be, just consciously think about relaxing them. Easy. Stay with that. Another set of 8. Here we go. 8, 7, you love it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, face them forwards and in and out. Keep it light. Relax through the neck. Back to shoulders, trap squeezes. Yes. Feel that. Love it. And back to the front again. Here we go. So all we're doing is holding our arms up. No biggie. Okay, so now we're going to imagine there's a ball on either side. And we're going to go above and below it. So we go above, below. Back to birdie flaps. And this time up with the legs and down again. Just to distract you from the arms. Now, probably the arms are getting sore. So let's go in front of the body. And with the legs. Woo, staying on balance. Back to birdie flaps with a bit of a bend. And up. Song's still going, mate, so we've got to keep going. Back to circles. And circling backwards. Drop. Oh my God. Oh, we're going to feel that one tomorrow, aren't we? You're welcome. Good, keep going with the shoulders. Good, a little bit wider with the feet. And we're just going to breeze out the arms. So get rid of all that tension we just developed. What tension? You're fine. All right, change it to scattering flowers. And then gathering them in. Oh, all those flowers. Yes, I want them. Give them to me. Or chocolates. Or glasses of wine. All right, turn a little bit to the side as you do this now. So my hips are turning a little bit. into satellite dishes. So now as I'm warming up, I'm really letting my shoulders start to twist. Make sure you're not feeling pressure on the inside of the knee. If you are, just loosen back a little bit and don't fall over. Cracky. Good. Just taking it from knee to knee now. Letting the arms wrap around the body. A little bit lower if you can. And if you can reach the feet, do that. And into windmill arms. Good, in the center. And double time. Keeping it nice and light. Same again with your arms bent now. Great stuff. Bending the knees. Straighten the butt. You know, straighten the legs. Raise the butt. And straighten. And down. Straighten. Couple more of those. Good stuff. From here, we're going to turn around into a down dog and just walking through. Lifting the butt high. Good. From here, just come down to your elbows, lift the butt up, and just hold this for a little bit into a dolphin pose. Now, if you're feeling good about this, you can just rock forward a little bit, just to change slightly where the stretch is. Good. Placing the knees down and tricep dips. I totally meant trapezius. Shoulder blades. Good. Cycling round to the left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the other way. 1, 2, 3. Really trying to work through all those joints. 5, 6, 7. Good. Toes tuck under again, up into a downward dog. And just walk through. Good. Settling down for a stretch. Now, we're going to do some shoulder push-ups here. This is where I want you to be super careful. Only do what's in your limit. We're going to push down and up. This is not feeling good in your shoulder joints. Just hold a plank. 4 more. Good, knees back down. And let's do some cat-cows. Use this just to stretch out those shoulders that you just used, as opposed to the shoulders you didn't use. And circling around to the left again. Just doing 4 this time. And other way. Great. All right. Toes under into a high plank. And just hold this and contemplate life. So starting off nice and easy. Just going to touch the shoulders with alternate hands. Here we go. Try not to wiggle too much in between. Keep the changeover smooth. All right, so now we're going to lift up one hand, go out, in, and down. Lift, out, in, and down. If this is too much, just hold the plank or just stay with the shoulder taps. And again. So you're either holding a plank, tapping your shoulders, or doing this one. Now, shoulders might be getting tired, so let's go down into a low plank and back up again. And then other arm. And back up. And down, up. Good. Back into knees on ground, down to a child's pose. Just wiggle out the thorax here. Great. Back up into high plank. And I'm just going to change so I don't hit the plant. Okay, so what we're going to do now is reach out, in, out, and in. So again, your variation is just holding a plank or just holding a single-handed plank. And changing arms. How much do you love this? From here, we're going to drop down onto our forearms and oblique twists. Love them. Love it. Straight onto your side. We're going to do side push-ups. Here we go. 1. And down. Just 4 on each side. See how nice. Get ready for a quick change across to the other side. Here we go. I almost made it. All right, I've got music. I've got Basement Jacks playing, just in case you're not on my playlist. Now, it wouldn't be arms without our push-up series. So we're going to arms in, arms to the side, hands up, diamonds. Remember, as many as you can. Don't have to match my pace or my number. Better to do good quality and small. Here we go. Engage the shoulder blades. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm struggling today. 6. Onto my knees. Oh, I caved. 8. Good. Stretching it out. There you go. Oh, it's going to hurt today. Let's go to wide. Engaging through the shoulders. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice work. Thumbs up for the next ones. Here we go. 1, 2, go to the shoulders. 3. Pull the shoulder blades in together. Okay, so for the diamonds, we're only going to do 4. The diamonds, hands like this. Here we go. I might do knees actually. You can join me if you like. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Back into a child's pose. Good. Back up into all fours and wag your tail. Because you're so happy with what you've just done. Toes under, into a down dog, and walk through again. Beautiful, settle down into a stretch. Lifting the butt towards the ceiling, try and put the thighs in the wall behind you. Good. Into a high plank, mountain climbs. All right, you know what's going to happen if you're feeling comfy? Double time. Keep it nice and light. So, what we're going to do is a double pop. So, going to go 1,
Arms to the side. Okay, behind the head, engage the traps and up. Don't have to go high off the ground, but make sure you're engaging the traps to go up. Good, hands under, into a child's pose. Good, pushing up into a crouch. Micro bounces. I don't know about you, I don't have much use of my arms anymore, so let's work the legs a bit. Hands down. Okay, we're going to push out and down. Lift the butt as you go. Good, staying wide and swing. In the center, rolling up through the spine and hips. Two on each side. So 1, 2. Circle. If you're not on my playlist, we've got J-Lo. Go the other way. And front to back. Two and in front, two behind. And circle. Other way. Okay, hopping from one side to the other. And just really let the arms go free here. Take them into straight arms. Steady the feet, and we're going to go mashed potato. Turn to the side. And the other side. Back to the center. Go. Arms out. If your calves are feeling okay, put a little hop. Arms out. Good, stretching up. Pop out one hip then the other. Oh, the gentle music's come on now. That means we stretch. Rolling down through the spine. Take yourself over to one leg and just enjoy a stretch there. Chest lifting upwards and forwards. Good, across to the other side. And stretch. Remember, just go above your limit and then breathe into it. Let yourself naturally drop down rather than trying to force going down low. Good, back to the first side again. And we're going to bend the opposite leg. And choke on our own spit. The atmosphere I create for you is great, isn't it? Four more. Beautiful, across to the other leg. And bend. And up. Good, stretch at the fingertips as far as you can in front. Pull the butt up away from it, stretching through the spine. And as far as you can through the legs. Dig the fingertips into the ground, gently pull back against them. Don't fall over. Bend the knees, rolling up through the spine in your own time. Good, just gently coming up, hands up into a tricep stretch, bend the knees, gently circle. If you have clunky bits, slow down, breathe through it, make it smaller so you have a nice smooth quality of movement. Change directions. Good, stretch that up. And changing arms. Soften the knees. Try and soften out any of the corners of the angles. And change directions. Good, just sitting down into cross legs. Lifting up and try and touch the wall. Keep both butt cheeks on the ground. Deep breath in, breathe out, and the other wall. Good, coming up, just take yourself into a gentle straddle. Doesn't have to be extreme. And we're just going to gently take yourself around into a circle. Just easing out the small of the back. Nice and relaxed, leading from the center of the chest. And just turning off Spotify. Yeah, great. And then lifting up, just reach over to touch the wall. So don't try and go down towards the foot, just reaching over. And with a cupped hand, just cutting out through the ribs. Breathing in, breathe out, change over. And again with the cupped hands. Good. Coming back, just cross the legs. And hands crossed over. And see if you can just get a gentle stretch through the forearm here. And the other way. And then cross over, and up, reaching up. And gentle rotation. Pushing up and forwards with the hands. And rotate the other way. And change it around. Hit the plant if you have one. Up and forwards with the hands. Change direction. Lovely. Then to finish off, just find yourself a door frame or a window frame. And you're stretching out the front of the pecs. Also might get a nice stretch along inside the shoulder blades here too. And changing over. You can just use the corner of the fridge or a wall. Doesn't need to be a door frame. And very last of all, reach over and pull back against the stretch. And the other side. Lovely. Well, I think we can all agree we're all going to feel that tomorrow. You're welcome. Good. Thank you again for joining me. Again, keep yourselves safe.
Hope where you are, things are tracking along fine enough at the moment. Keep going, reach out to each other, and take care. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you next time. Lots of love.